Hey guys, so day 11 has finished in India, and it's been a decent day. I forced myself out of the hotel after I got home after a fairly long day of dealing with vendors and sales guys, and I went out and tried to see a couple places. I tried to hit Fort St. George, and that was actually closed, and it was really hard to get any photos of the place. They had some big structure right in the middle of the frickin' place, so you couldn't really get any good photos of the angle. Whether or not that's on purpose or not, I have no idea. But I then shot over to Santome Church, and it is a church, or the church, that supposedly one of Jesus's apostles were buried under, St. Thomas. So the church itself was really, really cool. Design, the structure, everything just phenomenal. But it's right in the middle of the city. Like, you walk outside the gate and it's just balls to the wall busy. You walk inside the gates and they're high enough that they block most of the sound coming around the church. So really unique design, actually. But yeah, I don't know. It's been interesting. It's almost been 2 full weeks, and I've actually had a really good time hanging out with my coworker Monty. He has really given me some huge cultural, not necessarily advice, but information just on things between, some of India's biggest imports and exports, and some of the cooler places to see that's actually outside the city, that's not so busy, so infrastructure designed, and just amazing facts and cool stuff. And he's shown photos of places he's visited and places he's traveled to, went on vacation to inside the country, and just some amazingly beautiful locations in this country. It's quite interesting. It almost makes me want to come back over here and actually do more like vacationing and checking out some of these places for my own. Just super neat, super great views, and it's the type of shit that you see in National Geographic. And then you look at some of the shit that we're doing here in town, and it's the stuff you don't see in National Geographic, I'm pretty confident that on my way to the church, when I was walking down the street, that I had stepped over a dead guy. He didn't look like he was breathing, and he could have just been straight passed the hell out, as far as I could tell, but no one else seemed to be too concerned about it, and I really was going to touch the guy and have him like freak out or something, so I just continued to walk by. And, but I'm fairly sure that if I ever walked over top a dead body, today was truly the day. I mean, the guy was pretty sprawled out against the street. Down here, I've seen actually more people that tend to be more. What's the best way to put this? I don't really want to say poverty. I mean, the country itself is obviously, as a whole, less fortunate than the U.S. when it comes to actually like money and people. But I'm pretty sure these people were truly, essentially homeless, which is quite shocking considering the ingenuity I've seen of these the people here when it comes to setting up shops and building homes out of nowhere. Ugh. Just building homes in the middle of nowhere and sheet metal, but I think there's been a lot more, even more less fortunate people here than there are in Mumbai. So it's kind of eye opening. Here you talk to somebody over dinner and they're telling you about these really beautiful places and these amazing hotels and that overlook the Himalayan mountains, and just all these really cool, beautiful things, and then you turn around and you walk up and down the streets of the city, and it's like just almost war-torn. I mean, it's just completely destroyed. For as much as this is, again, some of the most IT rich individuals when it comes to education, engineers, and per capita, as well as IT businesses here and call centers and support. The area is just destroyed. Ugh, sorry, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. But yeah, it's like night and day. Like just literally a flip of a switch in the different ways the city is. But I did have an outside of the walking across the dead bodies, I had an interesting little cab ride today. This is actually the first time I've rode in one of the cabs where the driver had no clue where the hell he was going and stopped like 3 times to get directions. Even though I had GPS and was trying to help the guy, it really wasn't going to work. So it was a shock. Tomorrow we leave Chennai and we head back up to Mumbai, and we start some of our actual back-end integration and development work now for this project to really start kicking it off. So next few weeks are going to be fairly stressful when it comes to work, but hopefully I can find a few things out to do in Mumbai to really get a little more out of, you know, the hotel and the Western civilization, and try to get a little more into the Indian culture and places to see in the country. So we'll see how it goes. But so that's my story for the night. Even the cabbies in India sometimes get lost, and there are potentially dead bodies in the middle of the streets. And yeah, I'm learning a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm quite impressed with how rich this country truly is when it comes to its resources and some of the things you can see and do here. But other than that, we'll try to get out and get some more stuff going for the next few videos, and hopefully they won't be so boring or sitting in my hotel room, and maybe I'll try to do some recordings out and about, but we'll see. So tag me, share me, like me, come back, and the rest of the videos will come. Probably about 80 days, less than that at this point. So yeah, actually we're in the 70s. I had 84 to start, and I'm already on day 11 done, so I'm down to about 73 more days. Awesome. I'll be home before I know it. So, all right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.